Welcome to the Madhouse07 by IMQ2006. This is, or was, I'm not quite sure, part of an interesting sounding WOD where the idea was that the player would always start in the same room, sort of Warren's style, and the map would evolve differently every time. So, I'm not sure if that has been an abandoned idea. I'm not sure from the description, but it sounds amazing. So, I hope it continues. Well. In this particular instance, we are in a Doom 2 house. And it's said in the description that the author's trying to focus on how combat works, a bit more than aesthetics. Well. All right. At the moment, this is quite a flat map, needless to say. But, oh, thank you very much. And what now? I've been everywhere, haven't I? It says that might be a secret. No, it isn't. Well, there's still 217 monsters to go, so there's got to be some of them somewhere. That's a bookcase. That's nothing. Don't trap me in here already. Nothing behind the bookcase. I must be going mad. There's... Ah! There we go. Okay. Don't do that. Is this all a secret, or... No, this must be the way forward. I'm reminded of Hexen 2, where you would spend days wandering around in circles, and finally you'd find a new area, and then it would be announced that was a secret area, and you're back to wandering around the same area again. I wonder how you could handle that better, because clearly the idea is that you're in this house somewhere that has a secret basement lab somewhere. But how do you execute that without just confusing the player and making them have to find a literal secret? And that's something I haven't considered. Is this a red door? No, it isn't. I forgot monsters can open doors. Because I forget to allow them in any of my maps. Which makes it a huge surprise every time it happens. Oh, perfect! Revenant fight, let's just shot in the back. not a betrayal. Okay. Very nice. Whoops. Now, I know you said you're focusing more on combat than aesthetics, but a lot of this map is very flat so far. There's a bit of height variation in this room, which is an improvement, but you could do a lot with the ceiling. There's quite a lot of expanses of ceiling, and I find if you just cut a chunk out of the ceiling, raise it, put some computer textures in it, it can do amazing things for how good the room looks. Then again, all the time I can only teach people how to make maps that look like my maps. Maybe other people have very different ideas. Alright, we seem to be finished in here. I didn't get a switch or anything. Did I? Yeah, I did get a switch. That's exactly what I got. That's a switch. But it didn't affect anything in here, is what I'm trying to say. And we'll find out what did happen somewhere. Possibly that, I don't really know. This is why remote switches are quite difficult to get right as well, because if you haven't seen what the switch does by the time you switch the switch, you'll never know what it did. Oh, where are they? Where are they? That was, that was a panic-inducing moment. It wasn't the trap that I expected it to be. But that's such a good idea, having them apparently ready to be picked off. And then what actually happens is they teleport away, and now they're right beside you. I'll write that down. Oh. Here we go. There's quite a lot of you there. I've tried to keep them in by tempting them round the corner. There's not all that many left now. So that they would just walk into the wall and leave me alone so I could get them one at a time. It didn't quite work. That BFG's looking really good about now. You can just follow me. Let's see, we've got too much blue armor for green to be useful. Demon on a stroll up there. I don't see anywhere that would let me take that BFG down. There's something weird about this. That corner is not appearing on the map. But it's not reacting to anything either. That's a secret. And I think I'm out of secrets now. Alright. I was asked specifically if getting the BFG could be better, so if I don't find out how at some point in this map, I'll do a little editor session and see what happens. Right, we've got the red key now, which means we can go back to the room we started in. There are revenants there. Ow. Wait. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's quite a lot of them. Oh, I haven't been in here. Archvile! Just this room full of relatively low-tier enemies, apart from the chain gunner. It's absolutely devastating. So is that Archvile going to do anything? I don't... if he's stuck, I don't want to disturb him. But if he's going to activate later on, I want to get an advantage over on him. Yeah. Fortunately, in this room, as long as I do it right and lead him this way, the Archvile will waste his time reviving all the lower tier enemies. And not setting me on fire. Chain gunner assault Plutonia style, just from every corner. You all right there? That was a good set of ambushes, just opening up and up and up. Will this release him, do you think? Oh. That was a good misdirection. Because you instantly turned around to check the state of the Archvile. Meanwhile, a ton of cacodemons have just sneaked in behind you. I like the look of that plasma gun. I cannot get that plasma gun. How can I get that plasma gun? Will this do it? Yes, it will. Did I switch this? I can't even remember. Oh, okay, no problem. Still can't shoot him. I'll just let that process continue. Yeah, and once again, this is another map that gets more ambitious as it goes along. That's fantastic. A lot of different things to cope with at this point. Got rapid firing from a distance. You've got demons from close up. You've got non-rapid but very brutal fire from the center. That's good to keep the player moving about, keep them facing in different directions. I think the beginning of this map may have worked against it, which is possibly why IMQ2006 didn't seem very enthusiastic about continuing the project in his message to me, because I've done this as well. I had a great idea about a map that starts like a really boring looking map, and then it evolves and it opens up and it becomes this huge complex thing. The trouble is, when you start with a boring looking map, what you've got is a boring looking map. And I suspect that's exactly what happened to the sort of Wolfenstein 3D Doom 2 house at the very start. But that's got to evolve differently, but it's got to look very dull at the start. Did I get anything out of that? I already had the red key. I need to get up there again. Okay, this'll reload my electricity. And there's something going on here. Open the doors next to me. Oh! I'm not sure what triggered that, but I was right in the place to be caught by it. Okay. Iron Brew will get you through the yellow door. That's a secret. Oh, that's a very good secret. I'm not going to take that, actually, because I think that's going to upset the balance of the map too much. I'm going to take that. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'd just like to see what the balance of the map is like without that megasphere first. We have the yellow key now, alright. And that means it's time to go back to the room where where the red and yellow locks were. I think it's just behind this room, isn't it? It's through there. Just one enemy to go. Bet it's a cyber demon. And what's behind the blue door? Oh! It's just a cute little spider baby. Alright, and that's the end. So yeah, another map that definitely improved as it went along. You've got these much more interesting rooms further... I never picked that up! Are you joking? You've got much more interesting rooms. You've got things going on here with all the different passageways. You'll have noticed where I got stuck, where I said that if you need to see the place where a switch will affect before you hit the switch, ideally, so that you understand what switches do. The arena up here was really good. I think that was great, the way that it evolved as well. You could even have put more monsters into it. And the way that I completely missed the rocket launcher right in front of my face, as well as refused the megasphere, could tell you that it's a bit on the easy side. Maybe too many provisions for the player, based on how many monsters there are in the map. But everyone's going to have a different experience with regard to difficulty levels, so your guess is as good as mine as to how to handle that. But yeah, that was Madhouse07. And I do hope, despite the difficulties that we mentioned, that we get to see Madhouses 01 to 06 sometime.